Sale. Big sale. Warehouse sale. Buy one, get one free. 17% off. These words, printed in big, bold red, electrify the skin and send the endorphins racing. Your fingers twitch and your feet inch closer. This is the sign you've been waiting for. The words you've been waiting to read as you pass by all the other gleaming, shiny stores that strut out its wares. You've strolled in there many times before. Don't lie, you've watched. Sometimes from afar. Sometimes you've even wandered in. You've touched their goods. Run your hands over the material, massaging it, making sure that it's real. Real leather. Real, genuine Italian leather. You wanted to take it home, let the material rub against your body, and let everybody know, yes, I own this. It's all over me. It's mine. But it's not yours. You've just been holding on to it a bit too long. The others are starting to stare. Mostly, it's the posse. The gatekeepers. The ones that all dress alike, asking, "Can I help you?" without really meaning to help you. You are having such a good time, touching and caressing, and they interrupt you with their big, fake smile. The name tag posse stand and walk around, eyeing you. Go ahead, I dare you. Complete the transaction. You rarely do. You wanted to, of course you do. The amount of time you spent watching through windows, your eyes poring over small images on the internet, it's enough to make you go blind. Watching through windows is bad enough, but watching through the internet, at home, clicking and selecting items through your digital shopping cart, adding them to an ever-growing wish list, it's sterile. It's sad. Nobody wants to see you shopping in your pajamas. You're reluctant, of course, to finish the deal, and you know the reason why. It's because your numbers are just not big enough. Your digits are not big enough. The cold, hard cash you need to make the right bulge in the right places, instead of being enticing, there's a lacking, a flatness. It's never been enough to satisfy anyone, least of all yourself. Sure, you could go down to the local markets, you know, the accessible malls with their friendly smiles and free samples. You know, affordable. And the thing is, you've tried. Right? You've really, really tried. But a little too frequently, you notice somebody else with it on. Somebody else has already held it. Somebody else has it draped around their body, worn it around their finger, around their neck. You don't want to be one in a dozen, wearing mass market. You want more than that. You deserve more than that. So, you walk past the high-end shops who are always strutting their stuff. And they always change just enough to keep you coming back. New arrivals to keep you excited. You love new arrivals. They're always showing off, perky, unspoiled, untouched, unpacked. You've been so good, so good! You've used your imagination. You've even tried going to Shenzhen and held a copy, but it's just not the same. Something will always be a little bit off. Something will always be out of place. There's no allure, no danger, no finesse. Then the moment comes. The signs are up. You've caught the shops at a moment of weakness, of insecurity. They're drunk and feeling cheap, and they're demanding to be handled. They want transactions. They want complete transactions. They want your hard cash. They want your hard plastic card and swipe it in. They want the sound of the credit card machine whirring and buzzing. They want the white receipts spitting out of the hot printer. You catch the white receipts in your hands. Change trickles down between your fingers. The goods weigh heavily in crisp paper bags. You walk out of the store, dizzy, shaky. Your wallet feels spent. You look in the bag. You got what you wanted. You're saddled with it. Oh my God, what have you done? You've committed yourself to something that's going to take up space in your tiny shoebox apartment. It was on sale. Its value dropped. No one else wanted it, so why did you want it? You tried to convince yourself that it looked lonely. It would fit in nicely at home. It looked gorgeous. You wanted to be taken, but now that you look at it, it just looks like every other thing you've ever owned. Your walk of shame is littered with moments of instant recognition and regret of other shops with other models. Your eyes flit from one new arrival to another, each lit perfectly and coyly perched on velvet pedestals. Other shoppers gleefully brush past you, entering and exiting with their new, exciting purchases.